Hey, happy holidays, everybody. It's Andy from SendOutBigWins.com. Hope you're having a super day today. Got a couple of things to share with you that I think will really positively impact your business. And I'll tell you, in the industry of network marketing, there's something you will never ever run out of, and that's objections. Plenty of objections out there. It's kind of a normal part of our business. So, at any rate, as professionals, we certainly need to speak to that objection. And while there may be 50 or 60 different objections out there, the two most prevalent that I tend to run into most often are the kind of the negative spin, like, Andy, is this network marketing? Or the other one, which is, I just don't have time. Okay, those are the two most that I hear. So let's speak to that. The first one, Andy, is this network marketing? I found a technique that is very, very helpful, and it's called Feel, Felt, Found. Okay, Feel, Felt, Found is simply this. Bob, I understand how you feel. Let me tell you, I felt that way myself. But let me tell you what I found. Okay, Feel, Felt, Found. Very, very, very powerful. Then I back that up with just a couple of little scenarios here. I'll mention, Mary Kay Cosmetics. It's a multi-billion-dollar company that is built on the exact same business model as send-out cards. Okay, they've been around over 50 years, and you just don't have a multi-billion-dollar company like that is built on a scam. Completely legitimate business. So in the second one, I'll bring up Pampered Chef. Do you know who owns Pampered Chef? Warren Buffett. Okay, Warren Buffett, well known. He's not stupid. He would never affiliate himself with something that was either illegal or a scam or whatever. So I've discovered that when you mention those two, it kind of helps people to understand, okay, this is legitimate business. There's just a lot of misinformation out there, and it's our job as professionals to just educate and inform properly, what network marketing is really all about. Okay, so anyway, that's the first one. The second one, I don't have time. I love that one. I mean, true, everybody's very, very busy these days, but one way to get around that one or to speak to that objection is to use yourself as an example. And I'll use myself. I'll say, you know what, Bob, I totally get it. Everybody's busy these days, but let me just use myself here. I watch about 2 hours of TV a day. Okay, from 6 to 8, I usually kind of unwind and watch a couple hours of TV. And that's what I've been doing for years. Well, I looked at that, and now 7 days times 2 hours, that's 14 hours of TV that I was watching per week. And I just looked at that, and I thought, well, that's an awful lot of TV. What if I cut that in half? So now that's 7 hours of TV. Now I have an extra 7 hours to apply to my send-out cards business. So that kind of is just an excuse. A lot of people use that as an excuse. So anyway, when you use yourself as that example, you'll find that people kind of look at that and go, well, yeah, you're right. I could probably watch 30 minutes less TV every day. And if they use that 30 minutes to apply to their send-out cards business, wow, tremendous things can happen. So anyway, just because people say no or they give you a few objections doesn't mean no. It simply usually means just not yet. Okay, just not yet. So have a system, or consider creating a system to where you can follow back up with these people maybe the next month. Because things change in people's lives, things change all the time. They may not be ready to hear what you have to offer just then, but 6 months down the road, they're ready to hear you, and they're ready to, something's changed in their life, and now they're open to what you have to offer. So at any rate, the next thing I want to talk about is your DMO. Okay, Eric Worre calls your DMO your daily method of operation. Let's just say if you were able to dedicate 15-20 minutes a day to your send-out cards business, which is not very much, arguably, but 15-20 minutes is not too much to put to your send-out cards business every day. Well, what can you do for that in that 15 or 20 minutes? Could you send, a card to somebody? Could you send them a DVD? Could you send somebody your link to your website and encourage them to take a look at it? It takes just minutes or even seconds to do something like that. But the whole thing is you do that every day. Okay, every day you're doing some kind of work towards your business. That's your DMO, your daily method of operation. Okay, so you want to consider that. You just always want to be doing something to take a step in the right direction for your business. Okay. Cody Bateman was recently talking about how 3% of the cards that are going out from the corporate office have a gift attached to them, and he was talking about What if that was 10%? The business would just be staggeringly. I mean, it's already good business, but right now we're talking about taking the gifting from 3% up to 10%. So that starts with us, okay, being a product of the product. So consider, I mean, especially in the holiday season, we have great gifts on the system. So, obviously you're going to have your times where you need to go to the mall or whatnot, or the big box people, and send gifts that way, and that's fine. But you look at your system first. You'd be surprised. There's some great gifts on there that you can send to your customers, your friends, your relatives, that kind of thing. So take a look at that, your system, and start sending more gifts from your system. You'll be surprised that your downline, when they start doing that, it all speaks to great, big strides in your business. Okay, we have also the annual convention is coming up in May 28th. Go from May 28th to the 31st, and it's in Salt Lake. Get your tickets. Go onto your system, and under corporate events, you can register to go to the annual convention. Folks, statistics have proven that when people go to the annual convention, they make more money. They make a lot more money. So anyway, consider doing that. Get on the system and get your tickets done. And that's it for now. Next month in January, of course, we'll start right back up with our all the meetings and the business presentations. So be looking for that calendar next week. That's it for today. Have a super day, and get that Christmas shopping done. See you, folks. Bye-bye.